Hello, beautiful Vibe Tribe family. This is your empathetic medium with a random relationship reading between Sagittarius and Libra. So just take what resonates. Sagittarius is Chinese your rat, Libra is Chinese your dog. You could be a Sagittarius with a dog, they don't have to be Libra. You could be the Libra with the rat, they don't have to be Sagittarius. You could be the rat with the Libra, it doesn't matter. Flip flop, mix match, however you please. Maybe a Sagittarius moon with a Libra sun. You could be a Sagittarius sun with a Libra moon. Okay, just take it as it resonates. Sagittarius, this is a mutable, beautiful fire with a cardinal air relationship, bond, and connection. Thank you, Spirit, for being here and allowing me to be the channel, the receiver, and the giver that I need to be today for the incredible relationship reading we have between these two beautiful energies and souls. Let's see what we have in store for you in this relationship reading. I feel very lightheaded. I feel very like up in the clouds, kind of like floating there. I don't know if it's a good feeling or not, but that's the feeling that just hit me. Some of you may get stoned, okay? Stony baloney type of feeling, maybe. The message that Sagittarius has to Libra is to take a breather. Okay, thank you for your support. Everything about me you need to know is in the description box below, by the way. Just if you want to, you don't have to. No force here, I don't care. It's all about, free will choices and what you're curious about and what you want to discover. So, Libra, what's your message to Sagittarius? Sagittarius could be a Sagittarius sheep. We got a Libra sheep here, Cancer moon sign specifically. Something could do with the 4th house. Okay, Libra, what do you want to say to Sagittarius? Practicing gratitude. Okay, with Sagittarius' energy. So Libra's like, hey, Saggy, you know how to do it. So practice some more gratitude. Sagittarius is telling Libra to take a breather. So the energy that I'm seeing, because when you say something to somebody, usually it's a reflection of oneself, what one needs to say to oneself. So Sagittarius isn't really in that sense of needing to take a breather, while Libra's also in that sense of needing to practice some gratitude too. All right. So message here. I'm going to get feelings, thoughts, wants for the both of you in the Osho Zen Tarot, okay? So let's get a Sagittarius feeling with this relationship with Libra. What's the Sagittarius feeling within this relationship? There's playfulness here. Playfulness, okay? Sagittarius is feeling very playful, very adventurous, very eccentric, very happy, childlike energy, displaying all kinds of expression of self in different ways, in different forms, okay? Comparison in the sense of mentality. Okay, Sagittarius is actually comparing this relationship to other relationships, but in actually a healthy way, because they're actually seeing all the positive things that they never had before in a relationship since the past. And there's a lot more things that are happening in this relationship that Sagittarius has never had the time or the opportunity to experience in the past. Okay, we also have number 5, which we're in May. Lots of 5s happening. 5th house energies, Leo, Chinese your monkey too. Okay, but the thing that I'm getting with this is definitely the May 5th energy of the full moon. Lots of that's happening. Okay, in the mentality, they could be releasing the control of what they were comparing certain things to as well, to actually really allow themselves to be in the present moment and live what they have in that playful sense in their own emotions. What's the desire for Sagittarius? What's the desire? The consciousness. They want to level up in that unity consciousness. They desire to be in that subtle energy of tranquility and God consciousness, being able to be one and feel equal and feel full and whole, right? Libra is feeling the source, some kind of source energy, feeling very much powerful telepathic communication. So definitely opening themselves up to signs, symbols, ideas, and inspiration currently by what they're seeing, seeking, all that. So, and their mentality is ordinariness. Now that's number 8, and the 8th house is Virgo. Just kidding, Scorpio. And we're having the full moon in Scorpio, right? On the 5th day of May. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Just a second. I had to get comfy. Comfortable, whatever. I had to get comfy. The ordinariness, 8th house, Scorpio, Chinese your pig energies, Pluto, or the sun, with the 5th house being Leo, is the sun ruler. Okay, Libra doesn't want to be living no ordinary life anymore, because ordinariness is like just too much. Everything's the same as everything. Every day is the same. It's repetitive. It's just, they're not seeing the actual beauty in everything. It's just too ordinary, right? So there needs to be some kind of a switch or change or whatever, or a completion in the mentality of Libra, which we're obviously going to clarify with Real Tarot in a minute. Okay, let's see what I haven't done this one yet. I haven't done it like this yet, so it's interesting. I like to do them all differently. So Libra, what are you desiring with Sagittarius or within this connection, or for with yourself too, whatever it may be? Libra, what are you desiring? You're in the spotlight, no judgment here. You have understanding on the bottom. I feel like the more you guys go through these levels, the deeper the understanding will become. You guys want to have a rebirth from the fighting. This is what Libra wants. They want to stop fighting. Number 10 is the 10th house energy of Capricorn or Chinese your ox. It could be Saturn specifically. Some of you guys could have, you know, Scorpio in your 10th house. Some of you guys could have Capricorn in your 5th house. No, I mean, it doesn't have to be sun, guys. This I know 5 rules the sun, but the 5th house does not always have to be what your sun sign is. Okay? Yes, I know, and there's so many things to learn with it, and that's why I've been also like expanding my own knowledge on my own chart, and I've been learning more about what it is to have like your 3rd house and have 2, you know, planet placements in your 3rd house. It's different and it's unique, and I guess like the ones that do, there's a specific reason why, of like the communication and da 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 da. Anyway, so there's like, this is why I've been interpreting all of these like specific house placements. Like specifically, I've been trying to nail certain things for you guys of like 8th house, 5th house, what's been working in this favor. 5th house has been insane lately. Okay, just I don't know if it's just because it's just the 5-5 and then the 5th house just opening up the Leo Lionsgate kind of feeling, because it's like a whole transcendental energy that's happening with the lunar eclipse and with the full moon in Scorpio, with us being in a Mercury retrograde. There's so much going on. We're feeling impacted. So Libra is actually wanting to have a rebirth. Leo's energy with that lion, again, that's like that 5th energy, 5th house, right? But the fighting has got to stop. That's definitely something Libra cannot stand anymore. They desire that to quit. They don't want to fight. Okay, I'm actually going to get you a metaphysical cannabis oracle and read you what this can be between the two of you before we get started with tarot. You guys know that there's a lot of gratitude. There it is. Gratitude, gratitude. So we have something about the metaverse. Okay, somebody could definitely have witchy energy here. So warlock or witch type of vibrations, maybe ancestral witches, you know, gateway vision. So there's a lot of vision that the both of you hold, and I definitely see Libra's energy of the source being connected in their feelings, and with the Sagittarius desiring to be up in their consciousness. That is huge with that visionary feeling. Between the both of you, the gratitude card came through, and this is the Arziki Debaran, or the Arziki Dabaran. Okay, it's on page 40. 1940 is the year of the dragon. Okay, it's an Aries energy equivalency. You guys could be, you know, Sagittarius dragons or Libra dragons. Aries is the opposite of Libra. Dog is the opposite of dragon. So it could be where this is a little bit of the harder part on Libra's end. Challenging, but very rewarding for them in the end of this situation. Anyway, so with the Arziki Dabaran measures the variables of energy coming from you. This wheel resembles the teachings of the cosmograms and medicine wheel. Following the sun, we enter the wheel in the east and exit the wheel in the west. The north and south represent our ascension and descension without or within the extremes of the wheel vortex. The oracle of rebirth rises on one side of the wheel as the oracle of chaos rides down the other, showing that not always will you want a situation to last and vice versa, but that is the cycle of life. Life is a constant change and a good luck in luck, relationships, finances, homes, and lifestyle. How do you react to change is the key here. Do you fall into the chaos or do you rise? When this card emerges, it reminds you that each event in your life could be a blessing. Maybe you just got through your dark night of the soul, and this card is a reassurance that the sun is shining. You are loved, guided, and protected in always, always. If Arziki Dabaran has come into your spread today, ask yourself, how do I react to change? Do I meet opportunities when presented with them, or do I make excuses to resist the change? Okay, the both of you could definitely be going through this because, like, there's fighting, right? You guys were telling each other, take a breather and practice some gratitude for within yourselves and to each other. And you guys really are, you know, there's some comparison that gets a little bit out of control too, what I get in that sense. As much as, you know, Sagittarius does seem to have very playful energy and really want to exuberate that. And I feel it's very spiritual connected energy where you guys are, you know, dancing in the spiritual side, but physically there's certain barriers because of programming, because of insecurities, because of betrayals, because of traumatizing experiences, because of being betrayed. because of being walked on, because of being used, because of, you know, what we've seen in other people and how they've reacted, how we think we should react, versus how we know we should react kind of feeling, right? Okay. And it's all human traits. That's all I can tell you. It's this humanism, humanitarian. I don't know. It just reminded me of my dad used to call. We used to have a cat back in the day, and he was a really good kitty. He was a full black cat, and we called him Baby for a long time. But my dad would call him Cat Sapien because he wouldn't just be like a cat. He wouldn't just act like a cat. He was definitely like a human cat. You know, he acted like a human. He wanted everything done for him. And he did a lot of things for himself too. He definitely went through some battles outside. And then, you know, he ended up passing away, but my dad got this other cat, and he was a good cat, but he ended up being like the holding down the whole fort of the whole neighborhood. Like, nobody wants to mess with Stubby Bob is what we call him, because he's a minx. What is he like? He's a bobtailed, smaller version minx, but he's like this big, and he's white, and he's like the fluffiest face ever. Oh my god! When he was a baby, when he was first like my dad, he actually has the same birthday as my dad, and just not the same year. But when he came into the picture, and I would stay the night at my dad's house sometimes. This is so long ago. I would be covering my face on the couch while I'm sleeping, because he, at random times in the middle of the night, would be like hopping on the walls. You'd hear like pictures like swinging, you know, act like they're about to fall off. Like, he was like rampage. I don't know why that came to my mind, but that cat was something. Let's see what the energy of Sagittarius with the playfulness is all about. Queen of Coins. That is Sagittarius in their own energy. This is also Capricorn, okay? With that energy of the 10th house right there, number 10. It makes sense. You guys could also be born on the 8th, the 10th, the 5th day of the month, but this is the Queen of Coins telling me the Sagittarius. I don't know if this is a feminine Sagittarius or not, but they're coming out in the true energy of themselves. Very stable, very caring, very mature and grounded, a very good business-oriented person, high social status, somebody who's very successful, financially independent, or will be eventually one day. They are in this feeling of knowing that they could be this. They could definitely be the witch that we were talking about, okay? Because Queen of Coins is a witchy energy, very powerful, very nurturing, very welcoming. There's a practical part about this. There's very, in the sense of like working and combining with nature to make things work, power of enchantment type of feeling. This energy of Sagittarius is trying to give to Libra. Okay, King of Cups in the reverse. It is a Libra's energy. It's also Scorpio. So that kind of gives me the sense that we have a feminine Sag with a masculine Libra energy here. It doesn't have to be that way, but it could also be that it's a masculine Sag working on their feminine side, while Libra's working on their masculine side if they're the feminine. You know what I'm saying? You can flip-flop that into that situation too. So don't just like be like, oh, well, since it's like I'm actually the Sagittarius masculine, that this doesn't make sense for me then. You know, no, because it can still be like you're healing parts of aspects of yourself, and you're allowing a feminine part of yourself that's very nurturing to care for this masculine energy that needs it the most, which is the Libra side. Somebody who's been very emotionally manipulated as well by other manipulative sources in their life, which has caused them to feel emotionally ungrounded, emotionally imbalanced, emotionally unstable, okay, which has made them very insecure in a lot of different ways. And lots of worry and fear with this Libra's energy, Gemini here, okay? And the Mercury retrograde could definitely be having that happen. There could have been a sense of reversed roles, like challenging some type of tradition. Libra could have been seen as a rebel, you know, going against what was supposed to be done. There's a lot of injustice that Libra has taken on, a lot of unfairness, a lot of delaying the inevitable, and a lot of things that were causing a lot of doubt in oneself. That's why the change didn't happen so fast with Libra and Libra's energy. And I feel like that's what's the Sagittarius feels all that, and is trying to give that practical, loving, sweet energy and bring a sense to the Libra to be more sensible about what's going on in their life. Let's see what the energy of comparison wants to go with the mentality of Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. Okay, I definitely feel like this is definitely a heavy feminine Sag, but it doesn't, like I said, it's just, this is also Aries Pisces. We're in Chinese Year Rabbit all year. Aries is dragon. We've already had that energy come through as the 1940, page number 40 that I was reading. So Pisces is here. So we can have a Sagittarius sun with a Pisces moon or an Aries moon, whatever it may be. This is definitely high heaven energy, cheerful, loving, organizing life to be the way that both people are happy, both people can benefit. I'm also feeling a lot of confidence and optimism happening and flourishing in Sagittarius's department. Why they desire to be in their conscious, they desire to treat anybody and everybody and themselves as their highest version would. They aspire to make decisions as their higher version of themselves would make. And 4 wands union. Yeah, there's definitely like, let's do this, we can do this, we can be strong, I can be your courage at this time, lean on me when you're in need, like that kind of feeling. I know there's a song called Lean on Me. Let's see what the consciousness energy with the Page of Wands. Again, another Sagittarius energy. So this is optimistic energy, the desire to come through with some communication, a word of mouth type of feeling. Somebody wants to be direct about what they're about to say with passion in their veins, like and like so much goodness and sweetness from their heart, and allowing their throat chakra to just come through with whatever they're feeling consciously. Consciousnessly, like in that sense, that's like optimistic, loving, exciting, thrilling, outgoing, and unmeasurable energy. I don't know how to explain it. This is very big. This is all coming out to me as femininity, but there could be children in this sense too. Could be like Sagittarius wanting to talk about expanding the family or making more of an organized situation for the family dynamic. I'm also kind of getting that there could be a teenager in this scenario, okay, that is going through some stuff. I feel like if you are a mother or a father Sagittarius, you definitely are hoping for the best and desire the best for your child, your children, even if it's this teen. Okay, there's some warrior spirit with this Page of Wands energy, and obviously that would be the daughter or the son, either one, of the Queen of Wands, right? I know pages are feminines, but it could be either one. I kind of feel a teenage boy. So, but there is a lot of love here on the part of Sagittarius. There's equal give and take. There's wanting to persevere. I mean, there's been stagnancy, but there's emotional baggage about to be released, and there's going to be a lot more acceptance and healing and forgiveness with this situation. There is a past life connection. Somebody knew that they were lacking some kind of structure, that there was some kind of lack of discipline and maybe a little bit of aggression or violence, or maybe even some intimidating energies from this, right? But there's going to be energy going forward. I mean, this Empress had been stressed, but there's going to be some kind of overcoming of the stress into a brand new beginning with the Ace of Coins right there. This is also Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, full moon Scorpio is huge, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra. So there you guys go. And Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's about to be a removing of a blockage here. Okay, now let's talk about, we're going to shuffle these up again. What's Libra's energy over here with the source, the ordinariness, the fighting, and the rebirth within their feelings, thoughts, and desires? Okay, bear with me. Here we go. Libra, what is the source energy in your feelings? What are you trying to say here with this source, with the wheel? And that is crazy because what was this gratitude wheel, right? The wheel keeps spinning, and just like life goes in forward movement, that's just life and the way it is. The source is also resembling a wheel. As you had the entire practice gratitude, all these are definitely pointing to a circle of dynamic of something here. So the wheel of fortune in the feelings of Libra are definitely coming in to give good luck, better luck, feelings, destiny, path type of feeling coming through, right? Feeling like you are on the divine plan. This is the source feeding you the information you've been needing. With the ordinariness comes the Two of Wands and the Justice. Aries and Libra opposing each other. Like I said, it's going to be very rewarding for Libra when they hit this energy, because boom, there it is. You have 2 and 11. over this ordinariness. The Two of Wands, okay, that's why Libra was actually not, they were staying in something and not allowing themselves to move forward. Now with the Two of Wands up, that's a decision, a big decision about contemplating whether to stay or to leave something behind. And then boom, all of a sudden that leads them into their justice of finding themselves out of this ordinary life to practice more gratitude for what is to come. There's a lot of expansion. There could be going overseas. There could be thought of travel. But there's a lot of integrity and accountability being taken in the situation with the justice. It's like the cause of, and effect of both negative and positive, consequences. So the two, yeah, this is a rewarding energy within the mentality of Libra. Everything that they've been just aspiring to have, they're about to share some territory and work very hard with this lover of Sagittarius and juggle them very well. So let's see what we get for the ending. The Hierophant, there is commitment. There's the Emperor. This is something they want. They know that they're the Emperor to the story, or that Sagittarius is the Emperor to theirs, and this is a long-term, long haul, wanting to commit, listening to their higher power source energy, knowing they're on the divine plan to be that energy of the Emperor. Very rewarding. Opposite side, right? Strength is Leo, again the 8th house energy, and then the 4th house is also Cancer. 5th house, number 5, we're in May. 5th house is Leo in that energy here. 8th house, we're having the full moon in Scorpio, 8th house energy on May 5th. 5th house, right? It just all kind of comes together. It's pretty crazy how I'm actually interpreting so many things for myself lately. So yeah, somebody's finally finding the strength to stop letting themselves feel restricted, paralyzed, stuck, and that was where that was the restrictions from allowing passion to come through, finally repenting, coming clean, and completing a cycle for Ace of Cups to come through, for a spiritual and emotional awakening, brand new feelings of love to be interpreted into this relationship, right? Taurus, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. And like I said, this is heavy on the fixed energy. We're in a Taurus season. We're having a full moon in Scorpio. The heavy 5th energy of 5th house Leo is in its prime right now. And that's like the only one missing is Aquarius. So it's like still though, this is pretty big. A fixed, like there is a lot of endings happening. Final endings happening that you guys have been waiting for. The death. I can't do this. It's just crazy to me lately. Few messages. Sexual desires are very strong between the two of you, so get it on. Get it out. Release it. A love situation is benefiting the healing process of you, whoever you are, whether you're the Libra, the dog, or the Sagittarius, or the rat. This is benefiting you. This relationship right here between mutable, beautiful fire and cardinal air is working in your favor. Curly hair could be specific, and something here has to do with collective's workplace or environment. There could be some things that are going on too, but changing around that. Thoughtful words being spoken, and they're powerful, thoughtful words. Boom! I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Much love to you guys. I'll see you later.